Good morning, fellow yogis. Right, we are on day 18. Yes. Starting at the top of our mat, we're going to take a nice big inhale up, hands connecting at the top. Exhale, taking them back down past the midline of our body, back to our side. Take a nice big inhale, sweep up, take the gaze back, engage the glutes, bend that back. Exhale, fold forward, reach for those toes. Inhale, hands to knees flat back, find the floor with our hands. We're going to step back to our high plank. We're going to shift forward on an inhale. We're going to exhale, we're lowering down, low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, back to our downward dog. And we're going to breathe 3 to 5 rounds of breath here. We're going to have our fingertips nice and spread out. We're going to take our hips from side to side. We're doing somewhat of a body scan here. Oh, nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, pull that chest towards the mat, taking those heels down as far as you can. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Right, let's look between our thumbs. We're going to walk our feet back up between our hands. Hands to knees flat back. Exhale, we're going to fold forward. We're going to let our head drop. Nice big inhale, taking the hands above head. And we're going to come back to our side with our arms. Right, let's step wide. So we're finding our archer squat. So nice and wide with our stance. And we're going to bend let's start with our left today. So we're bending our left knee. Feet are staying nice and flat on the floor. We're finding our comfortable stance. Right leg's nice and straight. And we're just going to pump up and down. Hands on our thighs. And then we're going to take it back up. Bend that right knee. Pump. A few breaths. And now let's go left, right, left, right. And we're taking the movement with the breath. So let's inhale to the right, exhale to the left, inhale to the right, exhale to the left. Now, let's find our arms. So, taking our arms in our archer pose, looking at that thumb. So we inhale, exhale, take it the other side. Inhale, exhale. Let's find a rhythm of our own. Go a few more rounds. And back up. Let's shimmy our feet back to center. And we're going to find our tree. Move the hips. Don't be afraid to jiggle. Right, we're going to find our tree. So you can stay low. Take the foot to the knee. Take it all the way up. Whatever feels comfortable within yourself. We're going to take our arms above head. They're connecting. And we're going to let our head be hugged by our arms. So our arms are touching our ears. And we're just going to bend to one side. And then bend to the other. Again, taking the movements with the breath. Inhale, bend to one side. Exhale, bend to the other. Find a nice rhythm. Those arms are hugging those ears. And we'll straighten up. Reach those arms as high as you can. Big inhale here. Exhale, let those hands come back down to the side. Take that leg down and we do the other side. Right, let's lift up that other foot. Find our tree. So again, you pick where you want to hold your trunk, your stability. We're going to take the arms above head. Those arms are hugging those ears. Arms are connected, hands are connected, sorry. And then again, you find your bend, your side bend. Inhale. Take it one way. Exhale. Take it the other. Nice and balanced and controlled. Alright, let's straighten her up. Reach those arms up as high as you can. Big inhale. Exhale, release. Bring them back down to the side. Take that foot off. Move the hips. Righty, let's come to the back of our mat. And we're going to slowly walk our hands down our legs. Bend the knees if you need to. We're going to keep walking our hands all the way. We find a forearm plank. So from our forearm plank, we're going to connect our hands. Our thumbs are pointing up. And we're going to rest between the eyebrows on top of those thumbs. We're going to bring up our right foot, our right leg, and we're going to place it on that left heel, and we're going to hold for 5 rounds of breath. So deeply inhale, fully exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring that right foot back. Have a rest here if you need to. And then again, resting those thumbs, or taking the thumbs and resting the head on top, lifting that left leg, resting it on that right heel. 5 rounds of breath again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one, nice and deep. 5. Bring that leg down, and we're going to slowly take our knees down, let our hips follow, and relax. Bring those hands to that mat, and we're just going to push our body back up. Bring that butt toward those heels. Stretch out those arms. Whew, and we'll come back to the mat with our butt. And we're going to do some boat taps and flexes. So let's find our half boat here. So our shins are nice and parallel with our mat. Our back is as straight as we can get her, and our core is nice and engaged. Arms at our side. And we're going to tap our mat 5 times. Point the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we'll straighten up those legs and we'll do some flexes with the inhale. So inhale, bring the toes towards the shins. Exhale, point. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale, point. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, point. Inhale. Exhale, point. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, point. Bring those shins back to parallel, half boat, and we're tapping 5 more times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten those legs, bring them back down. Right, we got our V-sits. Remember, I'm quite new at these. So we'll do 3 rounds of 5. So arms above head. And we're just aiming to touch our toes. So hollow body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hollow body. Release. And again. So hollow body. Aiming to bring the hands and the feet towards each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And hollow body. Release. Whew. 1 more round. Hollow body. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hollow body. Release. Relax. Whew. Nice. And we'll come back up. And we're going to find our belly on our mat. So finding our belly, taking our forehead on our mat. Our hands are flat on our mat, and we're going to do some Cobra Push-Ups here. So our hands are under our shoulders. And we are just going to inhale deeply, exhale fully. On that next inhale, we're going to lift up that chest, and we're just going to come to a mini cobra. Let's breathe here. That core is fully engaged. We're going to come back down, bring that head back down. Breathe. And then on that next inhale, we're lifting and we're taking it a little bit further, but we're not taking it all the way. We're breathing, we're keeping those elbows nice and tucked. And we'll lower down again. And breathe. Alright, there's a nice big inhale. We're going to take it up even further, but still not quite all the way. Tucking those elbows. That core is nice and engaged. That chest is open. Those ears are away from our shoulders. We're breathing. Lowering down again. Nice and slow and controlled. Forehead on our mat. Now let's take it all the way, making sure your core is nice and engaged. Inhale, coming up, opening that chest, taking those arms to where you can straighten them. That core is engaged. Everything is nice and strong. The glutes are engaged. We're going to take our gaze to where we can hold. Breathe. And let's slowly lower. On the exhale, bringing that forehead down. We're going to bring our hands and stack them on top of each other. We're going to take our forehead, place our forehead on the top, and we find our Savasana, Facedown Savasana, our corpse pose, our last pose. Namaste, fellow yogis, calisthenics enthusiasts, people watching. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you tomorrow. Every single day for a year, 15 minutes. We got this.